Get rid. Yes. So again, the day started off busy as usual for a financially struggling family trying to make ends meet. Before leaving for her early work shift, the mother kissed the sleeping kids goodbye. Unbeknownst to her, the day had turned into one that changed the family forever. Search through the scene and uncover what happened. Bam. So here's our apartment. Yeah, we can't go out there. So then if you push F, here's the questions we've got to answer. Water is boiling. Oh yeah, you got here. Yes, I did. Where was everyone at 2 p.m. on the 6th of September? Like, so you go into this and you don't really know anything. But here we go. Apparently there's somebody named Catherine, somebody named Thomas, somebody named Hazel, and somebody named Nicholas. And you got to go through and say where they were at 2 p.m. on the 6th of September. Then you got to say, would the insurance cover the hospital bill? Is the yes or no? Who picked up the kids on September 18th? So 6th of September, where was everybody? 18th of September, who picked up the kids? You don't even know what the hell they're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, you go into this like, no freaking clue. But as you look around, it starts to make sense. Another thing you have in here is some documents, which is just the situation. In other cases, you actually have like a police report or something. So in this one, you don't. I didn't remember if you did or not. I never used it. But there's a camera. You can take pictures. I never used it. I should. Never did. But I write stuff down. That's why my lady picks on me to this day for taking a lot of notes. When I played this game, I'd go through like a legal pad for every one of these things. So, there's some toys on the floor, writing on the wall, TV. Looks like an answering machine. Huh. There's a phone, a note. So we start collecting evidence. Look, here's a calendar. This will come in handy. Oh, so this is today. Today is September 18th. So what we want to know is, on this day, as I'm standing here, who picked up the kids? This is the bedroom. Like, Happy Mother's Day, Hazel. I know I'm not looking at anything right now. I'm just kind of showing you how, like, you know, all these little notes we can look at. We can open these drawers and look at all these notes. We can't get into that room for whatever reason. Probably a bathroom. And they probably did that just to save us having to look through stuff. Here's the kids' rooms. There's a diary over here, if I remember correctly. Somewhere. Okay. So, I'm going to start in the kitchen. All right. If Nicholas is too fussy, you can give him some crackers in the cabinet. For emergencies, call me at. So, I'm only writing down the last 4 digits of these numbers because I might be able to, like, counter-reference the numbers later. So, like, 2271. And this is where I think, you know what? What's the camera? Settings. Controls. Oh, there's a flashlight. I didn't even realize I had a flashlight. C is the camera. And I. Okay. Oh, and there's a notepad too. I never used any of this, but maybe I will. So now what I can do is do this and then take a picture of it. Oh, no, I got 2 pictures of it. I can delete one. Are you sure you want to delete it? Yes. Okay. So, who's Nicholas? Is Nicholas one of the people I got to figure out? Yes. That's what I should write down. On 9/6. Where was Catherine, Thomas, Hazel, and Nicholas? Okay. I'm just going to write insurance, question mark, and then who picked up the kids? On 9/18. The reason I'm redoing this one is because this is, like I said, this was one of the first ones you do, and I didn't really understand the game, and I kind of forced my way through this one. All right, let's just take pictures of everything. I will buy groceries on my next paycheck. No cooking without mommy or Thomas present. It might not matter, but that tells me that mommy and Thomas are the parents, but you wouldn't call your dad Thomas, so Thomas must be stepdad. Or another adult. I guess it's possible it's an uncle or something, or a brother or something weird like that, but I do happen to know it was his stepdad. We'll find something that tells us that here soon. Kind of go through everything, see what I can interact with. Everything matters, you know what I mean? Everything can matter. There we go. It's a cell phone. Here's a sticky note. So this is a receipt. Oh, somebody took $300 out of the checking account. Somebody took cash. Okay. So here's Thomas. He's got a California driver's license. I don't think that's where we are. I don't know. Maybe. Take a picture of it. Hillside Bank. Probably don't need that. But we're going to take pictures of everything. Prepaid fuel for September. Okay. This. Probably mom, right? Cash out. Ooh, casino. Cash out voucher. Does it say? Does it say how much you spent? $0.37. So he won 37 cents. In Las Vegas. Oh, there's probably a date on here. 9/6. Well, there we go. Right? The 9/6. Somebody, which I'm assuming it was him because it was in his wallet. So we're going to say Thomas was at 4830. Sunrise Road. Las Vegas, Nevada. 89101. I don't know if I need that or not, but 89101. Right? Let's take a picture of that for fun, although I think I already did. I got 2 pictures of that. Yeah. Okay. And then what's this? 9/7. So this is the day after. We got some film printed. Los Angeles. Ooh. Okay, me at coffee shop near house. So I wonder if he's meeting some chick. Because Hannah Olsen, that's not mom. Mom is Catherine. I don't remember. I don't remember there being an affair, but I wouldn't know that. I'm going to try not to. And I could be wrong. It's been so long. Here we go. Here's a phone. Voicemails.
Hey, honey. I just wanted to remind you to pick up the kids tomorrow because I won't be able to. Anyways, miss you. Safe driving.
0539 is, I'm going to say, Catherine. Phone number. Okay. Then, so, love you, bye. That was on 9/17. What did she pick up the kids tomorrow because I won't be able to. Miss you, safe driving. So this is 9/9.
Honey, it's difficult for you. I know, but I am getting tired of this. I need you to tell me what's happening to you. We need to talk. Call me tonight.
The plot thickens. Okay. That's all we got there, I guess. Now we'll find other clues, especially in their bedroom. That will... Nice apartment. Actually isn't a bad apartment. We'll find clues in the other places that'll link to other things. This is a diner. There's an address on here, so that makes me wonder if I'm gonna need that address. So, hey, Catherine, I talked to the Wilsons, and they are happy to have you. They're happy to have you. The work starts from 1 to 9. Okay, from 1 to 9. But since it pays well, it can help with your family situation. Anyway, call me if you're interested. I left the agreement contract too. Megan. Yes. I still think it's better if you break things off with Thomas. Megan no like Thomas. I don't know who Megan is. Next. Expected on the job, make dinner, clean the house, doing the laundry, assisting them when they want to move around in the house, outside, wheelchair, take their medication, use the restroom, take a bath, change into their nightwear, get onto their bed for sleeping, locking up at night. Any other times, you must be on standby for any needs they might have. I mean, I don't think that matters, but we'll take that picture anyway. It's just the job. Those are the Wilsons. Gina, I'm sorry, but I don't think I can pay you this Friday, the 11th. I will pay the amount next Friday along with your next payment. Don't know what that's about. I think this is going to give me a lot of good info. Voicemails.
Hi, Mrs. Patton. This is Mrs. Bird, Nicholas's teacher. Nicholas wasn't able to take part in today's activities today. Make sure he brings his backpack next time.
Hey, this is 918. This is the debt, so 3466 is the teacher. All right. Teacher of Nick. Okay, so that's the day he was at school, but that doesn't tell me who picked him up. Okay, that was at 9 in the morning. This is 1:45. New phone number.
That's it. Now I will be taking things into my own hands.
Okay. 9753. Gonna write taking into my own hands. Okay, call log. So 9753. 9753, 9753, 9753, 9753. Somebody tried to call. 7th and the 8th. 7318. I don't know who that one is yet. Do I? 7318. Nope. Okay. So that's the voicemails. Oh, okay. So we're still looking at the call log. 9753. So somebody's trying to call. 753. Oh, this time they got picked up. 911. Someone picked it up. Then they stopped. Then they did. Then they didn't. 8290. I don't think I know who that is either. Okay, we're just going to take pictures of these. Okay. All right. I think that's everything I can get from here. Nintendo 64. Oh, I remember that system. Who doesn't have nostalgia for that goofy ass box? Look at how strangely shaped that thing was. Only thing weirder than the shape of that console was the shape of the damn controllers. Did a good job with it. I remember we took this piece off and there was like a expansion you could put on it to give it more like RAM. dead bodies in there? Okay. Gotta go. Be back at my night while you're doing the wings challenge or a little after that. All right, Mystique. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you later if you're back in time for that. That'd be cool. If not, I'll be able to check it out later anyway. Thanks so much for being a part. N64, that reminds me of an old Donkey Kong racing game I used to play as a kid. Yeah. Super Mario 64 and the Zelda Ocarina of Time. Those two games ruled my life for a long time. Oh, not a long time. As long as it took me to beat them and get every achievement or every star or, you know, all that stuff. All right. Medical bill. What was this for? X-ray, overnight stay, hydration, checkup. Okay. This is date of service 9697, so they stayed over. Somebody was here. It was probably one of the kids. Oh, I remember playing Nintendo 64, Super Mario 64, and I would get all these, you know, if you know, you know, but you have to get so many stars to advance to the next level. But you only need like half the stars that you can get in order to progress to the end. So, of course, as a completionist, I would go through and get every effing star, and some of them took you forever. I would go into every world and get every star. And I remember I'd come home from school, my little brother who's... Hey, Possum! How you doing? I was just telling about my little brother who needs to get his butt kicked when he was young. He would delete, I come home from high school, he'd be like, oh, I deleted your file. Pissed me right off. Hey, a raid. Raid from a possum. I wish I knew you were... Of course. I've been wanting to watch your stream for so long. Today of all days. That's great. Thank you so much for raiding in. Yeah. This is it. It's the 24-hour stream. I've been going since midnight. It's almost 8. We had one little hiccup early on with my OBS crashing over and over and over and over and over. I almost broke my mouse. This little guy right here, he got humchucked at one point, but doing all right. Doing all right. What were you guys doing? You guys were doing... it was an impossible stream. I really wanted to raid into your 24-hour. Oh, it was an impromptu stream. Impossible. Open your eyes, Fraeymark. What the heck were you guys playing? Oh, Call of the Lamb. I see. I see. You really wanted to raid into my 24. That's awesome, Possum. That's cool. I really, really, really appreciate that. That's cool. Yeah, so I'll throw it out there. Here's my Discord. If anybody wants to jump in there, there's a channel under community. The November 23rd stream, which has pretty much all the information of the stream if you go through it. But if you go to the announcements channel, that's got the schedule for all day. So right now I'm on segment number 6, playing Scene Investigators, which goes from 7:30 to 9:30. So obviously I just started this. Yeah, right in the announcements, you can see this. There's 2 pictures, and it's the entire schedule, the whole day. And you guys got here just in time because the big hype seems to be at 11:30. There's going to be a Hot Ones challenge. Me and my 13-year-old son. He goes by Error Kid. He picked that name, not me, in case anybody's wondering. So it'll be me and Error going head to head on season 25 Hot Ones hot sauces. That's what I'm having for lunch. So, Right now we're playing Scene Investigators. I don't know if anybody knows this game. It's just a crime scene investigation. It's not the most exciting game in the world, but it's a lot of fun. I go through a bunch of clues, try to figure out what's what. Yeah, you talking about the hot ones? Yep, it's 11:30, my time. That's why I say, I mean, I have people from all over the world watching. I got people from New Zealand. I got people from, well, I started saying that like I was going to list things out. I don't know where everybody's from. But that's what time it is, Fraeymark time, 7:44. So you get the schedule and look at that. You can tell what I'm playing. And you might see something on there you want to watch or you want to be a part of. Or not. Yeah, it's just fun. It's not exciting as far as like there's nothing trying to kill me. Yeah, thanks. It's been a great year. It's been wild. One of the segments we just got done doing was memoirs, like what it was like. I went through like old YouTube video clips that are set to private now because they're just too cringe to actually exist. So now they'll exist in this video, but just the couple I chose to play and just for a few minutes, and also with me commentating over them, saying I understand their cringe. That makes a world of difference. I would never just put it out there like, hey, this is great content. People should watch this. Went through all of my old Twitch clips, not all, but a lot of them. Talked about the past, the present, and the future of the channel. That was really exciting. Yep, and then I'm going to play this for a while. Between this and the Hot Wings challenge, if I need to fill for time, I'm going to play the Times Union games, you know, Wordle, Spelling Bee, Letterbox, the mini, like that. Or I'll just play this right up until, but at 11 o'clock, I'm going to break. The only breaks I'm taking all day for the entirety of the 24-hour stream, from 11 to 11:30, I'm going to take an intermission to set up the Hot Ones, and then from, I forget, whatever time Hot Ones is done. So from 1 to 1:30, I'll take another break to break it all down and get back into this mode. But I've got like Hot Ones videos to play during that time. So it talks about all the sauces for the set that I've got, how hot they all are, the flavors. I've got an episode of the Hot Ones challenge. I think I grabbed the one with Peter Dinklage. So while we're setting up, you guys can watch Peter Dinklage do the same challenge that I'm about to do with my son. So it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. But anyway, back to this. I haven't done much. You look at this. This is basically how this game works. Is I got this crime scene. I can't leave this house, but I can go through all the stuff and snoop. And I'm trying to figure out the answers to these questions. Where was everybody at 2 p.m. on the 6th of September? I gotta have addresses. This is the mom, the stepdad, and the 2 children. Although I say stepdad, I don't know if these kids are both hers. I know at least Nicholas is. Did the insurance cover the hospital bill? And at first I had no idea what that meant, but here we go. I found a hospital bill. It was about $10,000, a little over $10,000. I don't know if the insurance covered it or not. And what was the other question? Who picked up the kids on September 18th? So if I figure all those out and put the answers in correctly, I win the level. Yay. And there was much rejoicing. Anybody know Monty Python and the Holy Grail? There's that one scene where they're telling the story and all the people in like cartoon form walk into something, and I forget what they said, but they said something happened and there was much rejoicing, and all the little cartoon people go, yay. I got to get that as an emote or something I can hit on my Twitch board and have play. Yes, possums are awesome animals. They really are. Nauseum. Love those possum emotes. We have a possum living in my backyard right now. Yeah, possums are great. I live in the woods, and I have all kinds of animals that are horrible nuisances. Like, sorry if you love them, I can't stand raccoons. I hate raccoons. They are the bane of my existence. They just want to destroy everything I own. But if I see a possum out there, man, I will lay out the golden carpet because they never bother anything. They clean up the woods. They help with the tick population. Possums are awesome. That's a really well put together schedule. Thanks for saying so. I've worked really hard on this stream. I was not like, oh, I'm going to do a 24-hour stream and then be like, meh, I'll just do what I do for a normal stream. Like, no, that shit don't work. You run out of steam, you're done. I have to keep it exciting. I have to keep it moving, flowing. I even have a script. For every segment, I have a little script in case I don't know what to say or what to do. And it's just bullet points. It's not like verbatim, but just to keep me moving, keep me going. Sounds like a great game. Sounds a lot like a great game called. Okay, I'm writing this down. Case of the Golden Idol. This was a tapeworm suggestion. I love suggestions. It was Possum that got me playing 10 Bells, which was amazing. Love Monty Python. I used to love Monty Python. I still do, but I tried to watch it with my wife, and she's like, this is boring. And I'm like, yeah, some of it is. Like, it's really good. But watching it over and over and over again, which I used to do, so maybe it's just an age thing. Maybe now that I'm in my 40s. I used to. I have so many parts. Oh, the holy hand grenade, don't get me started. I could do the whole thing. Thou shalt not count to 2 unless thy then proceedeth to 3. That whole part was amazing. Oh, I know. It was great. Tim the Enchanter. All that. Yeah, that whole thing was great. And then The Life of Brian was good. Anyway, I'll get off that topic. But, yeah. Having a great time. Things are definitely better left in memory. I tried to watch some childhood favorites and decided halfway through, leave it in my childhood. Not 5. No, it's 5 is right out. Thou shalt pull the pin and count to 3. 3 shall be the number of the counting, and the counting shall be to 3. Thou shalt not count to 2, unless thy then proceedeth to 3. Nor shall thou count to 4. 5 is right out. Love that part so much. Back to this. I got to figure out who paid the bills here. There's a kid picture here that I got to look at. There's something on the back. So this kid drew on this. If I push R, I think I can. Oh, left mouse button to examine. Englewood Public School System. I'm glad you like 10 Bells. Wish I hadn't been at work for most of the stream. Yeah, I used to watch so many streams at work, but my phone carrier now, I think they're killing my internet on purpose. My mobile data sucks. I can't watch Twitch at work much anymore. So this might be helpful. This is September 10th, so no, I don't care about this. Although I want to know on the 9th. Any of these have the 9th? Here, I'm gonna R and read it. So I've got an address which might be super important. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Vice President, Secretary, members, don't care. This is, the letter goes out on the 10th, but I need to know where everybody was on the 6th. Recent incident has come to our attention about the lack of supervision regarding a couple students in one of our elementary schools, which is obviously these 2 kids. The district's CPS supervisor has already met with both students to understand the situation, and we want to take appropriate measures to ensure the safety of our students. I hate to, no, you got a raid and run. I understand the raid and run, Possum. Thanks so much for the raid. Thanks so much for thinking about me today. This is really kind of a big day. I told my wife, I was like, is this what it feels like to be a Bridezilla? Because this is my special day, damn it. Put so much planning into this. It's so awesome to see. And I've been saying all week, I don't care if anybody shows up or not. I'm going to do the stream and have a blast. But now people are showing up. People are having a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. So thank you so much. Go get ready for bed. Okay, so this is about the request of the district CPS supervisor. We require all students, elementary or under, to be dropped off and picked up by parents, guardians at bus locations. So I guess what's happening before is they were getting dropped off and nobody was picking them up, which is the neglect that this case is about. This will go into effect next Monday, September 14th. Okay. Now I need to know who picked up the kids on the 18th. So September 14th, please be at your child's bus location at the times listed below. And it's highlighted, so that must be this person's schedule. So buses will leave 20 minutes after drop-off time. So if nobody picks them up at 1:40, they'll leave. This is important because this is going to tell me what times kids got dropped off. So if I go back to this, I need to know where was everybody at 2 p.m. So on the 6th of September, at 2 p.m. Oh, so they were already way gone. That was 40 minutes. They got dropped off. And even if the bus waited, but this was before. This all starts. So they probably got dropped off and who knows where the hell they went. So this doesn't help me as much as I thought. But it's information to have. All right. Now we're in the kids' room. So these are the two kids. Obviously, this is the boys' side, this is the girls' side. And if you can't figure out why, I'm gonna leave it. Oh, there's a picture. Everybody looks happy. Oh, 322.97. Okay. Take a picture of this. It probably doesn't matter, but we're gonna do it anyway. This diary, yes. Hazel's diary. This is important. What time am I supposed to do this until? I'm supposed to be done at 9:30, but if I have to run late, Wardle can not happen. So I still have an hour and a half. Okay, let's read. So today, Carla and Jasmine showed me their Princess Elenia dolls. During recess, I couldn't play with them because I only have the Dearly doll. I want to play with them. Today on the way back, Gina let us go to a toy shop. Who's Gina? I like my Dearly doll, but Princess Elena was really pretty. Huh. She must be trying to save up for the doll. Today was PE, and we played soccer. This is like the next week. Jasmine and I were Team Red. I think Carla wanted to be Team Red too. Jasmine is really good at soccer. Walking back made me so tired. Also, we are running out of bread. That just tells us that it's sad. On the 8th, so this doesn't really help me a lot either. Today, my teacher had me meet someone during lunch. Her name was Hannah. Oh, this does matter because I think Hannah is the CPS coordinator. I'm going to write that over here. Because they said that the CPS coordinator met with the children at school. So my teacher had me meet someone during lunch. Her name was Hannah. CPS person. We talked about Mommy. I think she is Mommy's friend. She would have you think. I'm glad Mommy has someone who cares about her. Doing her job well. Good on you, Hannah. 9:10. Finally, Mommy's day off today, but I couldn't show Mommy my drawings. When she wasn't sleeping, she was talking to Thomas on the phone. She seemed mad at him. Mommy is always working now, so I only see her on her day off. So Mommy and Thomas are fighting. So Thomas is definitely not Hazel's dad either, if she's calling him Thomas. Last night, I woke up because I heard something. Mommy was crying. She was saying that she was sorry. Thomas was hugging her. Why does Mommy need to be sorry? Maybe Mommy knows she's about to lose the kids. So on the 14th, Mommy was sorry. Today, we only had oatmeal for breakfast. I miss when we walked to the store to buy muffins. Nicholas would give me half of his, and I would give him half of mine, so we could have 2 flavors. I love kids. I love that. You know, the things kids come up with are like, we got this thing all figured out. Adults never do that. That's why I love kids. I mean, not the only reason, but that's a big part of it. So that's that. That's helpful. Paints a picture, but it doesn't give me much on dates. Oh, it does tell me that Hannah is the CPS person. Anything else over here on your side of the room? Oh, Princess Elena. Okay, that's going to be important. Oh, look at. Okay. So now if I hit this, I can go into all my pictures, which I'm taking a lot, I know, but I think it's good to do that. All right. It's almost too bad I got rated during this game because it's not super exciting. I wish I had something more exciting for y'all. But I got a schedule. I'm sticking to it. Like I said, if you hang out, we can do some Wordle later. Then after Wordle, I'm going to put volcano fluid in my face. Nicholas forgot his backpack, remember? Nicholas forgot his backpack. Today is the 18th. And that was this one.
Hi, Mrs.
18.
Patton. This is Mrs. Bird, Nicholas's teacher. Nicholas wasn't able to take part in today's activities today. Make sure he brings his backpack next time.
Yep. Okay. There's that. Can't go in here, right? All right. Do you have anything I can look at, buddy? On the wall. That pissed me off so bad. A machine. Cool. Cool toy. So it's not like they don't have anything. They got some stuff. Okay, I think I'm all done in here. Not much going on in there. Here we go. There's a lot happening in here. This is the bedroom. This is Thomas's side. Oh. 6:12. Okay. I'm assuming that's PM. Yeah, it must be. Okay. Count summary. I'm going to hit this to read it. Hillside Bank, card holder, account number, all this stuff, payment due date, new balance, minimum payment. This is a credit card statement. Okay. I don't know how much this actually tells me. Oh. No, that's not it. This 1,100 was a payment to the card. That's about how much. No, it was like 10,000 was how much the hospital bill was. So that doesn't help much either. 9-7. Okay, this is him mapping out, right? Because he was he's a trucker. He was driving. So there's Los Angeles. And then it was 6 hours. So yeah, this is 9/7 to 9/11. I want to know where everybody was on 9/6. I don't know that that matters a lot. 9/14 to 9/17. 8:30 to 9/4. So he wasn't driving. Truckers United Health Insurance. For dependents, he's got all three of them on as dependents. So this will tell me whether or not the insurance paid for the bill. Oh, I really got to read all this. This policy shall cover insurer of the United States of America. Only a person who satisfies the below mentioned eligibility criteria, dependent, or is a dependent of the insured can be covered. Policy shall cover up to the benefit limit. Does it say? Maternity, chronic. All general practitioner appointments, non-surgical procedures, maternity expenses, chronic condition treatments. Additional charge coverage shall be listed under Section C. Insured individuals must receive signed and dated bills to have policy cover costs should they be applicable. Received bills must be from a properly accredited practitioner or hospital. Dependents of insured may receive all benefits attributed to the insured, however, they must be legally recognized to receive the full policy coverage. Dependents that are not married to or legally family can only receive general practitioner coverage and shall not receive full benefits. So are they married? That's the question. Are they married? They must be legally recognized dependents that are not married to or legal family. So the stepkids, if they're married, would be legal family. So that's just what it comes down to. Are they married? Oh. Can't see the back of it. Okay. So this is the important part. Somebody wrote on the top 9/5 breakfast, scrambled eggs and sausage, lunch there's mac and cheese in the cabinet, dinner spaghetti used recipe. I believe that's all that matters is this part up here. Because that tells me 9/5. That went down. Which, if you look out here, see? Somebody was babysitting because mommy was working her butt off. Oh, study of astrology. Congratulations on your engagement. This is important. Congratulations on the engagement, Catherine. I'm thrilled for you. In all honesty, I was quite doubtful that it was going to work out. After all, you guys have only been dating for a year. I assumed you would go back to Miami a few months after moving here. I'm so excited for 1999 now. I will definitely be there at your wedding. So they weren't married until 99. This hospital bill is 98. So there we go. We can now answer the easiest question. Would the insurance cover the hospital bill? No, it would not. So that's answered. Okay. September food budget. Okay. Whatever. Josh Woods for child support. So Josh Woods is the real dad. Okay. Picture of that, I guess. I don't know what that tells me. But it does tell me the day before somebody else picked up the kids, she got $700. That was on 9/17. No. Ugh. Neurology. Cash on next day off. Oh, this was her paycheck. From the 6th to the 12th. So if I want to know where they were on the 6th, she was working. So she was at the Wilsons working. So I think I have that address out here. No, this is just what they, okay. We have an address book? An address book would be great. That's her other job. Oh, it's right here. I'm stupid. So we're going to say 4572 Carter Street. Or Charter Street. Santa Clarita, PA 90045. Okay. So I need to know where she was at 2 p.m. If she was working on the 6th, which that check says she was because it said paid from the 6th. If she was off that day, they wouldn't have started it. And there we go. Cleaning the house. Oh, making dinner, doing the laundry. Maybe it only starts afterwards. No, right there. Read it the right way. Hey, Catherine, I talked to the Wilsons. They're happy to have you. The work starts from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. So, bam, that's it. Uh-huh. So now I can... Catherine was at 4572. Charter Street. City. Santa Clarita, California. Okay, I got Catherine done. I think I know where Thomas was. I think Thomas was in Las Vegas. I have it written down. Can't remember exactly where I'd have to go to get that, but I'm going to say 4830. Street I have written down is Sunrise Road. LA, Nevada. Okay. And I just got to figure out where the kids were. 2 p.m. on the 6th. And then who picked up the kids on the 18th. Right. Art class. Drawing and painting for kids, ages 6 to 12. That's going to matter. Monday through Saturday, 90-minute sessions. What's the dates? This is good. It gives me an address if one of the kids were here. Doesn't say anything about the dates though, when it starts or when it ends. Catherine. No idea what this is. No idea. Police, 9/13 on September 6th. Okay. 2:05. I was dispatched to this place due to a 911 call that came in at 1:58 p.m. So this is going to tell me somebody was somewhere. Because it's 2 o'clock. I want to know where they were at 2 o'clock on this date. So I was soon met with Jeffrey Mazie, who stated that he had finished shopping and was on the way to his car when a boy, Nicholas Woods, ran up to him. The boy asked Jeffrey to help his sister. That was when Jeffrey saw Hazel Woods unconscious on the ground of the parking lot and called 911. An employee at Terry's Toy Box witnessed Hazel walk out of the store with her brother Nicholas a few minutes prior to the call. Hazel was taken to the nearest hospital immediately. All right, I have to timeline this. call came in at 58. .205, I was dispatched. Stated he finished shopping. So if he was shopping, that was probably the grocery store that the mom works at. So I'll bet Nicholas and Hazel got dropped off at the bus and had nobody there to pick them up. So they walked to the store where their mom works looking for her. She wasn't there that day. She was working at the Wilsons. See, this game is fun. You can start putting pieces together. It's I love it. I love it. It's not super exciting. I don't have, you know, doctors and kidnappers trying to break into my house and kill me while I'm figuring stuff out, like in Scrutinized, you know, stuff like that. A lot of fun. So this tells me this address. So if they called at 1:58, then 2 minutes later I can assume they're still there because the dude didn't show up till after 2. So they're both there. So I can use this address for both of the kids. Let me write this down quick. I dispatched to 2839 Garner's Ferry Road. LACA. Oh, my nose is itching really bad. Sorry, I get this way sometimes, and I hate it because it looks like I'm picking my nose, but I'm not. It just itches. Okay. I'll take a picture of that in case it's relevant later, but I don't think it will be. F. What's the number? 2839. 2839. 2839. Garner's Ferry Road. CA. So, I like to think I have everything done, except who picked the kids up on the 18th. Okay. Parents on trial, how to win a custody battle. Left examine. Let's read this. Preparation. For every instance you record, include the time of day and brief description of the situation, what the children were doing, and what you were doing. Oh, it's always best to document what your children's parent does or says as much as possible you find useful for the case. Anytime he or she shows signs for the behavior that may affect your children negatively, if your partner is abusive, record if the abuse connects to any negative actions such as drugs or alcohol. This could be helpful for times when the court is not in your favor. For long-winded and sensitive cases, a CPS service worker may be called to interview both parents and children. If such progression happens, cooperate and stay respectful of the social worker. Reviews and information, social work others can be used in court. Okay. Don't know how much that helps. Trying to get custody of the kids from Josh Woods. Her last name is Patton. She must have done her maiden name, right? Because that's not this dude's name. No, this is Harrington. Okay. So she's not Catherine Harrington. She's Catherine maiden name. Stop by gas station, get new fuel cards for September. I don't care. I have a family and bills too. You treat someone who helped raise your children this way. I see that you have lost your integrity. Nicholas was worse today. Tantrums are as always, but he started throwing toys again. You need to talk to him. He needs more discipline. That must be the dad. You can see the kid's got some behavioral issues. Daughter's all picked up neat and tidy, and he's like drawing on the walls. So who picked up So he went from California to Reno, Nevada. So he drove away. So he wasn't around on the 5th, on the 18th. It's a 4-day trip. I don't think he got back the next day. Right? 14 to 17. Unless that's a round trip, 4 days round trip. Nope, because he went from California the 14th, California the 15th, California the 15th, Reno, Nevada the 16th, Reno, Nevada the 16th. But if he, yeah, so if he got out there in 2 days, he could be back. He could have picked up the kids. Required payments until payday. I'm assuming Gina's the landlord. No, Gina's not the landlord. Because Gina was the one giving her the ideas for jobs and stuff. And giving her cards for her not anniversary, for her engagement. I don't think Gina picked up the kids. I think it was this Olsen lady. Not that. $9,753. I wish I knew who 9753 was. All right, let's look at my pictures. Anything that's got a phone number. There's phone numbers. This is the whoever it is calling over and over again. Oh, he's taking pictures. I think he's trying to, I think maybe he did pick him up. I think he's trying to get custody of the kids from the mother. Isn't he? Because that thing in the book talked about drugs. And I mean, they're prescribed, but he's obviously doing something. She's always broke. I'm going to say that. Last name. Oh, let's look at his ID. Harrington. Okay. So these are all my answers. I'm going to submit it. They're going to tell me how many I got right or wrong. They won't tell me which one. If I got them all right, I'm done. And I'm not. 2 out of the 3 questions answered correctly.
Which case file would you like to tackle? Loading scenario.
So one of these things is wrong.
Loading complete. Good luck.
And there's a way to cheese this, and normally I want it, but since I'm working on time, I can change an answer and then see if it tells me, see how that number changes, you know what I mean? So if I go into here, and let's say I change this to Billy, then I submit it. Are you sure you want to submit this answer? Yes. Oh, I still got 2 out of 3 correctly. So it wasn't him that, but now I know for a fact that's the thing I got wrong. That makes sense? I know that's cheesy. I cheesed it a little bit.
Loading complete. Good luck.
But that tells me I got all the addresses right, because that's all one question. If I got anything in here wrong, this whole question would be wrong. And I know I got that one right. So when I change this answer, if it said I only had 1 right, then I could change this back and I know it's right, and I would know one of these is wrong. So I did kind of cheese it. But so who picked up the kids on September 18th? I mean, I could just start putting a bunch of names in there, you know what I mean? but I won't do that. But so now, one thing I will say is whoever said this on the 18th, that's it. Now I'm taking things into my own hands.
That's it. Now I will be taking things into my own hands.
I feel like whoever wrote that, whoever said that, is the person. You know? And what time is this? It's 1:45. Right here. The last one. That's the last phone call that came through. That's the 959753. Whoever phone number that is. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's something I haven't found. Okay, I've got all this. Ooh, here's something. I haven't looked in here yet. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, honey. I'm sorry that it's become like this. I couldn't turn down the job. When I come back, I want to make it up to you. In the meantime, I ordered some flowers. Hope you like them. Thomas 214. So that was a while ago. That's old. Wishing you a very happy birthday. This is better. Happy birthday, honey. Hope you have a wonderful day. Merry Christmas. This is probably even older. Yeah. I'm sure for the new year I've been busy because of work this past year. I want to spend more time with you in the upcoming year. Maybe after dinner when the kids are asleep, you can show me the stars and constellations. I think I remember a few of them since you taught me the last time. That just tells me that she's super into that. Happy birthday. You really are sweet. Glad to have met you. P.S. Would you like to have coffee with me sometime? Oh, that's when they started dating. Alright, that didn't help a whole lot. Yeah. What's this? Should be a day. Oh, 9-6. Right. Okay. That doesn't help. That helped me get the original answer, but missing something. Need to head to bed. Head to have. Be back around 6:30. Okay, Nightmare. Perfect. Perfect. Even though I'm streaming, feel free to shoot me a message in Discord so that we can get together and just kind of like sync up a little bit. Thanks for being here, bud. Alright, there's got to be something I'm missing here. Nothing in this mess I can look at. Just these and this. None of these tell me anything about phone numbers. Right? None of these are phone numbers. No. No, there's no phone numbers. That's all I need right now is a freaking phone number. I missed something in here. Her name was Hannah. Today my teacher had me meet someone during lunch. Her name was Hannah. Oh. Maybe it was Hannah. So Hannah... Hannah Olsen. All right, let's try that. Nope, still wasn't her.
Which case file would you like to tackle?
Who picked those damn kids up?
Scenario. Loading complete. Good luck.
Open any of this stuff, right? There's nothing here that matters. I feel like there's something in here I'm missing. Seven, 5, 3. I don't even really know of anybody else. Superintendent of Schools, Lynette Hanover. This will go into effect Monday. $120. The bus will wait till 1:40. What time was this? At 1:45. That's when if it was the teacher, it would have been this number. What's Meg's number? think it was maybe it was this Meg chick. Megan. Megan. I don't have a last name, but if I could get like a address book, I could. All right, I'm gonna try Megan. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. All right. Still got time, but I don't want to just keep putting names in. I want to know what happened. I know that if I know this is spoilers. So if you don't want to see, don't look. I am going to check all this out. Oh, this is just the answers. I've seen a thing where it oh, here we go. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to show my screen now. Here we go. All right. Everything is redacted for now. So, missing, scenario 1. Missing is our first multi-scenario questionnaire, but the game is merciful and only requires the most bare bones of inter-scenario association. Even so, I highly recommend you write down every name you come across. Since each scenario in this only one unlock after you clear the one before it, will approach it that way as well. There is a lot here, and a lot is really sad and paints a great picture of this scenario, but almost all of it is irrelevant to the questions at hand. Here's your important data synopsis. So here we go. I can kind of use this, right, without looking at it. In the kitchen is the wallet, living room, planner, child's art sheet, home phone, Hazel's diary, LAPD report, the check, Master bedroom, trashed ATM receipt. So yes, so this master bedroom, Truckers United Health, this tells us whether or not the kids were covered. If you know the questions, you know why this matters. Thomas seems to have had it fall off his desk. I know what that is. That's if the insurance covered the hospital. Master bedroom, trashed ATM receipt hint. That tells us where Thomas was. The master bedroom, the check tells us the address for where mom was. The LAPD report tells us where the kids were. Hazel's diary, the home phone, the child's art, and the wallet are what hint to who picked up the kids, and that I don't want to hit just yet. Everyone but Catherine only needs one piece of evidence to solve. We do that. And I know all that. Question 2 is a double bind. It'll trip you up if you aren't paying attention, but it's still solvable using only one piece of evidence, the Truckers United Health Insurance. I've already done that, and that's exactly how I figured that out. Tom is not legally Hazel's family. Okay, in short, the answer is no. Question 3 is the most sensical and yet also kind of wild. For this one, you'll need the clues we haven't referred yet. That's the home phone and Hazel's diary, as well as revisiting of the planner. Okay, what planner? What planner?
Which case file would you like to tackle? Loading scenario. Loading complete. Good luck.
Not this, is it? Can't be. That's just a calendar. These don't open. What planner are they talking about? That's it. That's the piece of evidence I wasn't finding. Here we go. Who picked up the kids on 9/18? And if there's a phone number in here, that would be super helpful too. See, 9/6, the Wilsons from 1 to 9. If I had that, it would have made that easier. Gina's the one babysitting. Okay, 9/18. Hey, Gina. Gina has a family gathering from noon. So Thomas comes back. I thought I already wrote Thomas in there. See, Ms. Olson keeps calling. Call her back. I already said her, too. Didn't I? Unless I spelt it wrong. On accident. I do that sometimes. It was. And I said that. I know I said that earlier. I'd have to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure I said that earlier. Maybe I spelled Hannah wrong. It was Hannah Olson. That's who I thought the whole time. And then I got it wrong. Not the whole time. Second time. I think that was my second answer. My first one was Thomas. On the 8th, Hazel was introduced to someone concerned about mommy by the name of Hannah. The next day after Hazel was taken from the hospital, she wound up at, if you're following the story, what makes the most sense is Hannah is a CPS worker. Yep. There's all that. There is some supporting evidence here. The little art piece on the coffee table. Pick it up, flip it over. It's dated September 10th. And it states the district CPS supervisor has already met with both students. Right, that's what I picked up on. Right. So anyway, there we go. That's how you do this. And of course, there's really good community pages to tell us all the answers. But if you get stuck, it's also nice that these community pages are redacted so you can read it without spoilers. Trying to get yourself going in the right direction. All right. We're cooking. That's going to... Oh. Well, this was the page I was on about all that. I don't think I was reading it, so you heard me read it, but Hannah Olson is a CPS worker. So see, that's how this is it's they redact all the important stuff. So these community pages are really good if you get stuck. I am going to come out of this. That was a lot of fun.
Would you like to